What actually happens to your body when you take creatine? Most people think it's just about bigger lifts, but the science tells a much bigger story. From muscle power to brain health, this video breaks down exactly what creatine does inside your body and how it works. Creatine is one of the most researched supplements in the world, and in this video, we're simplifying those studies to show you how it works and why it works without the hype. Let's break it down. Muscle saturation and hydration. When you start taking creatine, your muscles soak it up like a sponge. Along with it, they pull in water. That's why your weight might go up a pound or two. But that water inside the muscle actually helps it perform better. More water improves nutrient delivery and creates a better environment for muscle function and growth. One study showed people were able to lift more after just 1 week. Strength and performance. So your muscles are holding more water and performing better. But what about actual strength? Let's talk about how creatine impacts performance in the gym. Here's how creatine improves performance. Your muscles use something called ATP for quick bursts of energy, like sprinting or heavy lifting. Creatine helps your body recycle ATP faster, so you can push harder before fatiguing. In a review of over 300 studies, people got 5 to 15% stronger with creatine. It also helps you recover faster between sets, letting you do more volume and build more muscle over time. Muscle growth and lean mass. We know that lifting heavier and doing more reps leads to more muscle growth, but creatine does more than just power your workouts. It actually helps you build more muscle over time. Here's how. It supports muscle protein synthesis, your body's process for building new muscle, and it boosts something called satellite cell activity. These are special cells that help muscles grow and repair over time. In one meta-analysis on older adults, people taking creatine gained over 1.3 kilograms of lean mass compared to placebo. That's real, measurable muscle, not just water weight. Muscle isn't the only part of your body that benefits. Creatine also fuels your brain, and the research might surprise you. Brain benefits. Your brain needs energy just like your muscles, and it uses ATP too. Creatine helps your brain make energy more efficiently. That means sharper thinking, faster reaction times, and less mental fatigue. A meta-analysis found creatine improved memory and focus, especially in people who don't eat much meat or fish. More fuel means better brain performance. At this point, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but is it safe? Let's clear up the biggest myth about creatine. Health and safety. One of the biggest myths is that creatine is bad for your kidneys. Here's what really happens. Creatine breaks down into creatinine, a waste product your kidneys filter naturally. In a long-term study, athletes taking creatine for up to 5 years had no differences in kidney health compared to non-users. So if your kidneys are healthy, creatine is safe. Hair loss myth. And while we're clearing up myths, let's address one of the most controversial. Does creatine cause hair loss? Some people worry creatine causes hair loss. That came from one small study where a hormone called DHT went up, but they didn't even measure hair. A newer 12-week study actually did measure hair and found no change in thickness, growth, or hormone levels. Bottom line, there's no strong evidence that creatine causes hair loss. Creatine for women. Now, before we wrap up, there's one more group that needs to hear this, because the research shows creatine can be just as powerful, if not more so, for women. Women usually have lower levels of creatine in their muscles. That means they might get even bigger benefits from supplementing. Studies show creatine helps women build strength, recover faster, improve mood, and boost brain function, especially during pregnancy or menopause. It's one of the best supplements women aren't taking enough of. Recap. Let's recap what creatine actually does for your body from the inside out. Here's what creatine actually does to your body. Pulls water into your muscles to help them function better. Recycles energy so you can lift more and recover faster. Helps build real lean muscle. Fuels your brain so you think clearer and focus better. And it's safe for men and women. Want more science-backed breakdowns? Subscribe for more no BS videos from Clinical Muscle.